So hello guys, and welcome back to my Water Tanks replays. So today I've got a game in the Tier 7 IS on mines, and this replay is going to show you the best and the worst of this Russian 122mm D25T. Now, the Russians are always known for their massive, great big dirty hulking guns that you just walk up in front of someone, dirt them in the face and then run away cackling with glee. And to a certain extent, I definitely do this in this battle. Some of the shots that I pull off are just, you just think, what? Only a Russian gun could pull this off. In any other gun, if you try it, you would fail. But you can do it in a Russian tank because, you know, why the hell not? So to start with, I'm going to make my way up towards the centre of the map, where if you dominate this area of the map, you should win. And there's the first shot of many that are fired at me by artillery, starting with the Lefurf, and then boom with the GW Panther. The artillery had a hard-on for me in this game, and to be fair, this game doesn't start off well. I mean, I fired my 122mm gun at a KV-5, albeit in the front, I do accept that, but with 175mm of average penetration, you would have expected that to go in, but in fairness, it was a poorly aimed shot by me, and with me pulling back this corner, the SU-12244 gets a shot into me, so it's not a great start to the game. I mean, the consolation being that I was able to put a shot into the side of that KV-85, but it's not a brilliant consolation prize. I would have preferred coming out with a bit more health than I did. So I move up to see if I can't get a shot at, well, the Type 58 and the T25-2. There are more tanks hiding up there. Both our team and the enemy team were camping hard. I mean, if you look on the map now at A4 and 5, our tank destroyers are camping up there. Fair enough, you can understand the Jagdpanther 4 and the Dickermax to a certain extent, but not an E25. So we poke this corner out here and bang, get the killing shot on the KV-85. So a bit of retribution for that miss, honestly. Now if you look at the map, you can see that the M6, the T150 have broken through on the eastern flank, so I decided the Type 85 comes towards me, that I should be the one to go around and try and hold them back. Yes, we do have all those tank destroyers camping there, but if they're all camping at the back of the map, I don't really want to rely on them, honestly. I feel more confident in myself going back and trying to defend. So I move up to this corner here, think it'll be a good place to defend from, and that SU-100M1 pokes his back out a bit too much, and I just derp a shot into his back. That's the first bit of lucky shooting, because usually if I tried those shots in any other game, it would just fly somewhere else and miss. And now I get a bit of a sense that he's going to back out. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. I fire, and again, I miss. Don't know how, because I would have thought I'd be able to penetrate him from there, but that was quite a severe angle. And look who shows up again, the SU-12244. Again. I don't know what it was, the artillery and this guy seem to have a hard-on for me. They just wanted to kill me. But as soon as he fires, I take my opportunity, come round the corner, and just fire one straight into his front. At that point, I didn't really care where to aim it, I just wanted to get the shot away, because if you don't fire your gun, you're never going to kill someone, because, well, you've got to shoot them. And then the M6 appears. So I hide here and think, well, I just poke out, take a shot, fire again. 227 damage to destroy an M6, who is statistically one of the best players on the enemy team. I think that's fair enough. I mean, yes, he was firing APCR, so he was probably going to hit me and penetrate me, but, you know, I think that's a fair exchange. as T150, one of the other good players in the enemy team, statistically I say, because I have no idea what he's doing here. He's trying to push the M6, which is a heavy tank, forward so he can get something around, and he pokes out going after the T58, and then I just fire a shot into him. And I decided this point, I was going to see if I could get the killing blow, but the tank was trying to finish him off. So there's not really that much for me to do on that flank anymore. Pretty much secured it. I mean, the Type 58 went around the hill, so he's cleared that. So I head back up to take the fight back to the enemy, because as you can see from the map, the last known position of most of the enemy tanks was at their camp, so that's where the fight's going to be. So as I crest, or come around this corner and crest this rise, the IS suddenly appears on the top of the mountain, so does the T25 too. But that's not all, because there's the Nashorn, and I don't ask me about that shot. I'm embarrassed looking at it now. It was a horrid shot. But I try and correct this, it's just the wrong angle to do it, and then Nashorn pops out, bang! How? Some of these shots I fired during this game have just gone nowhere near my target, but that one flies straight and true and hits the Nashorn. I just don't understand. Russian heavies. This is a perfect example of a Russian heavy, and especially its gun. The Russian guns just do what they want. I just still can't get over it. It's just hilarious. It's just... So anyway, this IS tries to come and it just gets owned by the Dicamax, who's still at the back of the map. And the MX-12T, I'm not really sure what he's been doing for most of this match, but, you know, he's going to make up for it. See, the artillery had a hard-on for me. I mean, the GW Panther hit me at the start of the game, as did the that artillery, the Tier 5 French artillery. And then the Crusader self-propelled gun ends me. So, yeah. Artillery. Ugh, I know. So, I decide I'm gonna stay on with this match. Normally what I'd do is I'd just quit out and go on to my next tank, but I decided to stay watching this game, so I had a inkling that something might happen. So in chat you can see the SU-14-1 yelling at the team to spot go. Earlier, just before I died, he was telling me to go and spot. I mean, I was on such low health. Why would I go and scout at that point? I mean, we've got a light tank on the team, they can scout. We've got an E25 who is pretty quick and, well, virtually a scout. So it just becomes a bit of a standoff, really. This AMX-12T doesn't want to go forwards, neither does the E25, apart from now he starts to move. I mean, the Dicamax has finally moved from the back of the map, but I suppose he's going to have to if he wants to shoot anything. So yeah, as you can see from the mini-map, the E25's moving. I don't know why the GW Panther's moving up either. I suppose he wants to get some shotguns. However, judging by the performance of the enemy team so far, I don't think he's going to be able to shotgun anything unless he gets closer. So I've swapped back to 25 now, and he puts shots into the Hellcat and then stops and starts firing at the artillery. He could have easily ended that Hellcat, but I suppose if you take that artillery out of the game, that's a big threat out of the way. So it's E25 then begins to move up, and the artillery, the remaining artillery are predictably sitting at the back of the map. And that C-25, as he went in, I was like, oh my god, he's going to get shotgunned. I mean, look at that. One of those artillery is bound to hit him. So he comes up the corner, that's menacing, and he's not quite sure where he's going to go. And then the Crusader SP comes around the corner, and bang! Missed him. And then the GW Panther doesn't seize his opportunity to come around, and the AMX-12T finishes him off. Phew, what an end to that game, but you know, it's what it was, really. I still don't understand how it ended as it did. So we'll now just take a look at the post-battle results screen. We got a second class mastery badge, duelist, fighter, five effect, and high caliber. Now we did make 30,000 credits and 1,898 experience, times 2 for our first win of the day. If you're just going to have a quick look at the team scores, we came top on damage done with 2,146 damage. Eventually, with all the shots that we missed or just derped all over the map. And if you go to the detailed reports, as you can see, we fired 10 shots, we got 9 direct hits and 7 penetrations. So we only missed that one that we derped into the rock when we were firing at the Nashorn. But there were still some other shots that we fired that were fairly dubious, such as the one fired at the SU-100M and the KV-85. But really, this game isn't so much about the result as it was about demonstrating just the stupid gun. Honestly, it's the same for most of the Russian heavies. The guns just fire where they want. The shots will just fly anywhere and hit whatever they want. You know, that's just Russian accuracy for you. But yeah, as usual, if there are any plays that I made during that game that you thought were a little dubious, please do let me know in the comments down below. It helps make me a better World of Tanks player, and that way I can bring you better gameplay. Furthermore, if you did like the video, please do subscribe and like it. So again, thank you guys for watching this replay, and I'll see you again next time.